say congrats to the driver mod over here, because you went faster than everybody else. That is another 8-second pass for that A90 Supra. That is just absolutely insane. So Mikey actually let his girlfriend drive that time, and I think he said that was no nitrous. So they just went 880 without spray. That is so sick.
Hello, my name is Mike Body, STI Mikey on Instagram. I work for the Shop CT and ACI Dynamics in Connecticut, and this is our project A90 Supra. We'll start at the engine. It's a Gassan built G1000 piston rod motor, just basic piston rod stud gaskets. We're using an Extreme Turbo System 6870 kit. I believe there's only 2 or 3 of these in existence right now, and honestly, I think it's the best kit on the market. As far as bolt-on mods, we have twin stage nitrous. We have 150 shot to leave. As soon as the car moves, the 150 shot's off, and we spray a 35 all the way down the track. Other bolt-ons are just charge pipe, obviously no intake. That's about it. We're just running a turn down, no exhaust. Stock suspension, haven't touched suspension. We have a P-Tuned carbon fiber seat, and
don't forget the Evan Shirley headlights.
Oh, Evan Shirley, yeah.
Yeah, that thing's badass.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
It gives it such an aggressive touch, and then I'm sure it helps a ton with airflow.
Yes.
And Ashley actually surprised us for Florida 2K. I didn't even know about it, but the Bellic Industries wheels.
Those stand out the most. I'm just going to give you the guys a shot here real quick. But so we got skinnies on the front. Belloc always coming out with the cool designs, man. This thing, and this thing gets it. I mean, this thing's 60 foot too. Huh? Like I can't remember exactly what the 60 foot was, but I saw this thing leaving crazy hard.
So I cut a 135, and I thought that was actually really good for the turbo size. And then with no nitrous, she cut a 132.
She's got the old driver mod.
Yeah, it always happens that way. With nitrous, I trap 153. Without, she traps 156, almost 157.
That's wild. So give us a rundown. Like, what was the best today, or if that was today your best in general?
Today was the best in general. So We started out last year when the car first dropped, and she was driving. I did no driving. She did all the driving, and we were the first car stateside to go into the 9s, and that was on MHD tuning with really archaic ways to get the car to move. We switched up to Ecotech, went a little faster. She actually shipped the car down here and went 9.7 140, I believe. And then we decided it was time to build it, and there was only 2 companies willing to do that, so we shipped the car out to Oklahoma to Gasan Automotive. Spent about a week out there.
Yes.
We spent an entire week out there. They built the motor while we were there, and then we shipped it back down here. Now it's built trans, and
Who built it?
It's Pure Drivetrain Solutions in Long Island. Chris Miller. She's actually at the top of the track, right at the trap, shifting 7th gear. The car makes 950 torque, and there's no slip whatsoever.
Nice. So what does the car make horsepower-wise? And you said 950 torque?
So it's actually 950 on a 35 shot, and 910 900 all boost.
That's badass. I think this might be the world record, right?
It is the world record currently.
Awesome. Congratulations, man.
8.9 right after Florida 2K.
So he's number 1, now number 2.
So it was 8.7 at
8.7 153 with a 35 shot of nitrous. With no nitrous, she went 8.8 at 156, almost 157.
That is flying. I would have never thought that this platform would get into the 8 so quickly. And I mean, just ridiculous mile an hour. These things are just beasts. I'm sure this thing works on the street too. I don't know if you ever make street hits with this thing.
As a matter of fact, we're from Connecticut, so we just drove up a mountain and got a Christmas tree the other day. Put the Christmas tree on top.
Or maybe, hopefully, you got a picture of that because we're gonna have to plug that
yeah,
here.
We do. Yep.
Well, let's walk around and check out the interior. I saw it was kind of gutted. You guys had like a really sick race seat in it.
Yeah, so actually it's the P-tuned carbon fiber race seat. It's my favorite seat. It's the most comfortable.
That's fancy. That's nice. I'm sure it weighs just about nothing.
Nothing.
Pretty much.
All that carbon fiber trim's factory, right?
Yep.
This is sweet, man. Oh, look at that. How many miles are in this thing? Because you still got the plastic on the.
Some 10,000.
You still got the plastic on the dash display here.
I think 9,600.
It smells brand new too. So this thing's gutted. Let's pop the trunk here.
And the car is driven on the street.
So badass.
Whenever he lets me.
Nitrous in the back.
So this is the nitrous to leave. This is the nitrous to leave, and then this is the 35 shot that we use all the way down the track.
Badass. What does this thing weigh? I saw you guys. I mean, obviously you're focusing a little bit on saving some weight.
We weighed it in Orlando, and it came out to be like 246 pounds lighter than stock. That the total weight of the car with her in it, I believe, was 3290.
3290. Okay.
Yep.
So give us a rundown on the fuel system.
The fuel system's actually pretty basic. It's an EOS bore injection system, so it's basically just a plate, 6 injectors. It was controlled by the stock low pressure pump, but now we have a Visconti fuel system which adds another low pressure pump on a hop switch. So basically that allowed us to go without methanol from around 760 wheel horsepower all the way up to near 1,000.
That's awesome.
And there is room for more. There's room for a bit more. We are not running ethanol currently. We used to. Right now we're running VP import.
So yeah, you came out here to Florida, knocked out an 8. What before that? What was the fastest the car went?
Went 9.0 at Cecil.
Yeah, I went 9.0 a couple weeks ago, and prior to that, she had a 9.2. So it's just like little steps with this setup.
Gotta learn the car.
We had to learn how to drive it, and also I was learning how to tune it at this level as well, because I was running into issues tune-wise, she was running into issues drive-wise, but we finally put it together, and 3-4 times out, we finally got it.
Heck yeah, man. Yeah, it's so awesome to see this platform just progress so much. I mean, there were so many haters at first with this, there always is. Yeah. But they honestly are so impressive. And what you guys are doing with this it's just incredible. It really is.
Yeah, it's a fun project to work on together. So.
Yeah, for sure. I also wanted to mention, we forgot about, right now it's pretty much just DSX axles in a rear.
Suspension.
Stock suspension. We do not have a drive shaft yet. There are a few carbon units in the U.S. They came from Europe. I don't really trust them.
This is a factory drive shaft.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
Wow.
So we haven't twisted.
That's wild.
A factory drive shaft yet, but I still don't trust the carbon shafts. I think we're gonna shatter one. So I think P-Tune has something coming soon. So we're probably gonna try that.
I've seen. I think maybe 1 or 2 of them like pick up the wheels and do wheelies pretty good. And to think that those are probably on stock drive shaft as well.
Correct.
That's pretty wild to think about.
One over the last week or two, the white one. definitely the biggest wheelie to date.
For an A90, without a doubt.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and fire this thing up. Go ahead and rev it up for us. Guys, this thing sounds perfect. It sounds so good. These things are just incredibly impressive. I cannot believe they're so far into the 8s already. Such a new platform. Such a really, really cool thing to see. My man, absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for showing us the car here.
Thanks
Congrats again.
Thank you very much.
Gotta say congrats to the driver mod over here, because
Yeah.
you went faster than everybody else.
Yeah.